So if you're looking at this, I can take this and I can just type in 36, and it moves it up to 36 feet. All right? Say I wanted 2 levels here, and then the roof. Over into the architecture, there's a thing called datum and levels. If I click on this, first off, just throw it anywhere. It really doesn't matter. Okay? 17.6, that was a bad one because it was close to the 18. Let's put it 11 feet, okay? Throw it in there. If you want to split the middle between the roof and the first level, then type in 18 and you can get it there. The thing about creating levels is when you do it this way, over here in the project browser, you'll notice that level 2 shows up, okay? If I were to take this and actually just copy it, because you can do that, okay, it will create a level 3, but it won't get put over in the project browser. All right? So when you have those rare instances where you need something as a level line, but you don't want it to show up in the project browser, copy the level. If you need it to show up in the project browser, create the level up here under data. All right? All right. So there's elevations. How do we get back to the floor plan now? Well, you come over here and you click on level 1, double click on it, it takes you back to that sheet. All right? Now comes the fun part. Up here is insert. Plain and simple. Lots of things that you can insert. And because a lot of construction companies get DWG files from architects, you would assume that you can import a CAD. And there are 2 things you can do. You can import it or you can link it. If there are still modifications being done on the DWG, I would link it. Because when they upgrade the DWG, and we'll give you a little warning thing, it says it's been upgraded. Do you want to update it in your Revit file? You hit yes or no, and it allows you to change it instantly. As long as that path back to the DWG is exactly the same. So, import CAD, come into here, computer, level, the final, and there's D. There it is. Okay. Some imports were lost. I don't care because it was just the, oh, come on. There we go. I sort of centered up, can't move elements. Okay, fine. Oh, see that little button thing there? That's a pin. If you unpin it, then you can move stuff. Okay? If it comes in relative to 0, 0 in the DWG. All right? Where it is in here, we really don't know, don't care. Now that you have this, it is just 2D stuff. Up here at the top, lots of stuff. A little thing called a house. Click on it. It will actually allow you to see the thing in 3D. All right? And you can see we got the spinning wheel here. We want, any of the views. There's a isometric view type thing. Okay? But now that we have it in here, let's go create some walls. Why not? Right? Because that's the whole goal. Well, let's click on the wall. The first thing we need to do is pick the wall type. Exterior go on the outside, interior go on the inside. Right now, don't really care what you pick, all right, or what it's made up of. In fact, I could actually go against what I just told you and pick generic, okay? Over here, you'll notice the ribbon change because it is specific to creating a wall mount. First off, under the ribbon, you've got a new component here called height. The default is always unconnected. It's either 20 feet or 14 feet. I don't know why. 14 seems to be the standard level height for commercial buildings, or 20. So they default to that. If you want to go level 2, just click on level 2, and it will automatically go to that level. And then when we change the level height, say from 18 back to 12, all the walls will go with it. All right? Which makes your life so much easier. But I'm going to do both to show you the difference here. The first way is how to draw them. It's over in the far right. The default is by using lines. Okay? And it uses a center line. If you do not have a center line, pick one of the edges. Okay? Core center and wall center. Are they the same? Interactive question. Yes or no? In our case here, they're exactly the same because we picked a generic wall. If, however, I pick the brick wall, which is made up of like 4 or 5 different components, the wall center takes the entire wall and goes right down the middle. Okay? The core center is actually just the studs. All right? The structural component. So that's the big difference between wall center and core center. Finished exterior is exactly what it means. I want to put face interior or face exterior. All right? Doesn't really matter, but it's the finish. Either the drywall on the inside or the siding, the brick, the stone, the EPIS, the metal siding, whatever it is on the outside. It's going to place it according to that. Or interior. Core faces interior, core faces exterior. Okay? So there are all types of ways to insert your walls here. Alright? I'm just going to pick, I don't know, one of these guys. Core exterior, don't care. Because it's generic. Right? So when I come in here, and you can zoom in on this thing. These things are clickable now. You'll notice that my cursor is attached to a component of that wall. Alright? If I hit the space bar, I can switch it from interior to exterior, depending upon which way I want to go. Click here. Go completely through doors. Okay? Do not stop it at the door here. The only reason I had to do doors as a symbol is to show where they're going to be located. Alright? Go all the way through. If you stop it, that's fine. I can stop it here. Okay? And come over here to the 3D world, and we now see that we've got a wall component there. Alright? But this is the nice part. And why I had to do the EWGs, because I don't want you spending much time in this. I want you out socializing, right? Social life's good. Sitting on a computer, bad. Eyesight goes bad, okay? Take a look at this thing. If we focus on some of these things, here's a rectangle. I can create a rectangle wall real quickly, okay? Or you can do a polygon wall, just real quickly, okay? But one of these guys, one of the wall components is pick a line from the DWG. So as I click on that, and I just click on these things, you'll notice that it creates the wall very quickly. All right? So that you don't have to go through and do everything possible. Now, I'm rotating this thing by holding the shift and the middle mouse down so that I can spin it around and do some things. So let's pick that wall, let's pick that wall, and that one. And you'll notice that some of these aren't going through there, which is fine. We'll get to that in a second here. All right? The thing about this that you want to do is at least pick one wall for every component here. All right? And as you get through some of these things, like I said, it was created from architects, and they love to change their minds. So what they end up doing is going in here and real quickly creating all the walls that are necessary. Control Z. There we go. Control Z. It depends on which side you click here, what is happening. we have a lot of things done. There are several things that are missing here, okay? Up under the modify, there's a nice little thing called trim. Click on it, click on it. It will actually join your walls together, okay? Click and click. You'll notice that everything joins nicely there. Click this and click this. So that now, okay, this isn't a corner instance, but they do have something called trim and extend, multiple or single. Okay? Click on the wall you want to go to, click on the actual wall you want to extend. It will go out there for you and join nicely. Okay? So lots of these things can be done very quickly just by joining these guys together nicely. Good, ugly corner there. Okay? And we'll fix that in a little bit. Alright? Or come over here, click on this, and then come on. And join all the walls together nicely.